I was planning on recording some Grid Autosport today, but I'm on a Need for Speed Underground kick right now. I want to get some. I want to get this game. I want to get this game to, like I said last week, at least the halfway point in this episode. So I'm gonna have to be good and actually win these races first try if I want to make some progress. Got to pick up a rear-wheel drive car at some point. I mean, I know I'm planning on making my next car the Mitsubishi Eclipse, but I'm pretty sure that's four-wheel drive. So even that should be better at drifting than front-wheel drive Celica here. It's giving me drift points for just turning the corner. It's taking pity on me. And I said I had to be good, but I'm not being good here. It's not working out. I am back in the lead, but for who knows how long. Probably not long. Yeah, the drifting not really happening this episode. I mean, it's not like it ever does happen, but need to at least give it a go. Trying to chain those drifts together, but it's difficult. It's hard. When the car just wants to turn around a corner because it's front-wheel drive, instead of like, doesn't really want to drift, that's when it gets difficult to make those drift points. Doesn't really transition that well. Oh shit, the handbrake. I've neglected to use the handbrake in any drift race so far this entire game. And look how many points it's getting me right now. Tap the handbrake and automatically get 3,000 points. I hit the handbrake in drag races all the time, but never in drift races, because I'm a fucking idiot. And my brain is wired backwards. But that is the correct technique right there. If you want, I forgot I had to click X to proceed. Let's throw on a flag vinyl. I know I said I wanted to make progress in racing, but when it comes to this game, you always have to be upping your visuals game. You have to be making it just as fast. You have to make your car look as fast as it goes. No sleepers allowed. Replace with side, and then get me some of those flags. Give me some of those race flags. What we got? What we got? You're gonna have to do better than that. That one looks alright. That one looks alright. I'm gonna go for this one. And it's made it a different color from what I originally put on the car. Kind of don't want it to obscure my... No, don't do that. Alright, just... There we go. Wait. That's right. I like that. Save that, go back to racing. I'm already on a 4-star visual car. I didn't realize that. That's pretty right, that's pretty good. Haven't even unlocked level 3 body kits and stuff yet. Haven't even unlocked wide bodies. Those are in this game, probably. Right. Just need to remember not to hit the handbrake, and I should be fine. Although it's something I managed to glance at the text that came up before the start of this race, and it's got something to do with 4-wheel drive. So, you know, driving a front-wheel drive car in a drag race against 4-wheel drive cars, and 4-wheel drive is the drivetrain to have for drag racing, and it's probably not going to turn out so well. That Impreza there is not 4-wheel drive. Don't even argue. Don't even try and convince me that that was 4-wheel drive, because I've driven that Impreza, and I know that it's front-wheel drive, because it's a base model Impreza. I have managed to leave them in the dust though. And I mean, that Eclipse is my plan for my next car. So I'm not sure how happy I should be that I managed to completely leave it behind. But that's just the way. That's just how it is. I have to beat the AI no matter what they're driving. Even if they're driving a car that I like and want. Level 3 decals. Well, that's probably some new sponsor stickers. I'm pretty sure we must all be bored of watching me apply sponsor stickers by now, because I did it with the first 2 cars that I changed to. And then I think, no, I did it for all 3 of my first cars. And the Nissan, I think. And even I don't want to watch that again. And I didn't even have to watch it because I was doing it. So I'm gonna throw the new sponsor stickers on off screen, which is gonna be the first, like, apart from a couple of quick races, that's gonna be the first time I actually play this game off camera. It's going to be a weird experience. It's going to be some paranormal activity. You're going to come back and I'm going to have completely different stickers. You're going to be thinking, the car changed. Well, I was looking there and it was there, and then I looked there and it was different. Whoa. It's a spooky movie. I keep getting spam comments. Every time I get a notification, it's that someone has posted an advert for their music on my comment section. And I allow them through, because comments should hopefully make my videos more visible, get more people watching, get people that actually comment real comments, which would be nice. I'd appreciate that if they did that. Even if it's hate, because unlike a bunch of other people, I can handle hate. I understand that the internet is built for hate. Alright? I get that. The whole point of the internet is to hate things. And masturbate to traps. But mostly to hate things. Fuck. Some guy, a little while ago, it was probably something I said. It was definitely something I said. I think this one time I posted this hate comment on a Straight Up Hippo video, and he was talking about how he wanted to make merchandise and stuff, and then he was like, you don't really spend this amount of time making YouTube videos and don't expect it to go anywhere. You know, he was like, he's been on YouTube for, I think he said, a year. I've been on YouTube for a year. I don't want to go anywhere. Fuck it. I can deal with having less than 20 subscribers my entire life. No, I can't. Jesus Christ, no, I can't. Yeah, I can. Totally can. That's cool. I don't want to sell merch. I'm not going to try and sell merch to an audience of 6,000 subscribers, because I know that that wouldn't sell at all. Even if I got to 100,000 subscribers, I'd probably have reservations about making merchandise, because I don't buy merchandise, so why would I try and sell it? So yeah, I posted, well, I don't expect to go anywhere. You know, fuck it, there's so many channels on YouTube, why would you ever expect to go anywhere? And then I realized that there was no need for that. That was uncalled for, so I deleted that. Then I checked my channel, and the last 5 videos I uploaded had a dislike on them. Part of me kind of wants that to have been Mr. Straight Up Hippo himself, because that'd be funny. You know, some guy was... Well, I don't think it's even 6,000 subscribers. I'm pretty sure it's like more than that, but whatever. Some guy, way bigger channel than mine, like, comes through and dislikes my videos. That'd be funny. I mean, it sucks for me because my videos have dislikes on them, but all ratings are good ratings when it comes to YouTube. The more ratings you get, the more exposure your videos get. So, you know, please dislike. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Can you hear the sound of those shekels? That's not me, I promise. Yeah. Well. Anyway, the point is, that's just the thing that happened. You know? I get excited whenever anyone rates my videos or does anything with them, no matter what it is. If it's a spam comment or a dislike, I don't care. I'm just glad that someone actually has registered that my video exists. You know, I'm usually pretty pleased about that. I think once you get to the point where, like, you're complaining that your video didn't do well enough and it got a few thousand views and you're like, no, it's not good enough. That's when you have to be thinking, why am I still here? What am I doing? Am I still having fun doing this? What's going on? What's happening? Am I turning into a Jew? I don't think I'm going to get to that point. Mostly because my videos are never going to get 1,000 views anyway. I think I have one Gran Turismo 3 video that has like 100 plus views. Please don't spin around like the Subaru did, used to. Although I kind of would have appreciated it if I could have recovered from that a little bit faster, because now... Because now I'm fucked. 2 passes to make and the finish line is right there. Luckily, I saved all of this. And fucked up because I couldn't see that. I couldn't see that fence on the inside, which fucked me over. So now we got to go again. What did I say the halfway point of this game would be? Like 55 races? I mean, it's 111. You can't divide 111 by 2 without leaving with like a half. Okay, well, fuck you. How about that? So I'll probably go to 55, which this race is number 54. And then there's like, I think it was a drag or a drift after this that will make 55. And I still have like just under 10 minutes of this episode to go. So I could go for the 56, just make sure, you know, I'm definitely more than halfway done. But I'll have to see how that second race goes, because if I have to restart that on the last corner of the last lap like I did with this race just now, then, you know, maybe won't quite get there, but I'm going to get as close as I can. You know, don't stand so close to me and all that. Some hilarious Initial D memes. I mean, I don't get it. I don't know why that happens. I don't know how they managed to map the environment so badly that that's just something that takes place. I mean, I thought I'd learned my lesson about taking that shortcut, to be honest. I don't know why I keep doing it. Force a habit, I suppose. But I should be able to get past him. No, not quite. Well, great. I'm just gonna have to not take that shortcut on the final lap then, I suppose, because it's just automatically fucking me over. I don't think that was my fault, what happened. I don't think I could have saved that in any way. I'm not really sure there's something I could have done differently to avoid that crash happening. I think that was pre-planned. I think that might have been scripted. So you got with like a game like this where it's like circuit based and stuff, there's like bound to be some scripted stuff that happens. So I don't know how much of me doing a flip through that shortcut every single time I try and go through it. I'm not sure how much of that is me making mistakes and how much of that is the game just giving me a gentle nudge, if you see what I mean. You know, not breaking out the tinfoil hat, I'm just saying it doesn't feel like it was my fault. Nothing wrong with being a tinfoil hat, by the way. Some conspiracies. Definitely plausible. Like, the Earth is definitely flat, am I right? XD? I am a Jewish shill who's being paid to make conspiracy theories look ridiculous so that you don't take them seriously. That's how it works, by the way. That's how they do it. And then they say that they make arguments about, well, duh, you've just got confirmation bias. Like, you're just, like, saying that, like, oh, I managed to survive. You're just saying that no one else believes in your conspiracy because they're part of the conspiracy because you're crazy. And they say that to try and shut it down. Because the Goyim know. And the last thing they want is for the Goyim to know. Probably. I don't know. I'm not part of their big plan. Not sure how much I want to be part of their big plan, but some of the perks look pretty good. You know, get to fuck children. That's about it. I've unlocked the Honda S2000. You know, I didn't plan on getting the S2000. But I might pick one up. I'm thinking we go for an S2000. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but that's what I'm thinking. That the S2000. Hell yeah. I didn't plan for an S2000. I'm not particularly interested in the S2000. But where the hell is it? It's a Honda, right? Honda, Subaru, Honda Integra, Nissan. Where is it? I just unlocked it. Hey, not cool. I did say unlocked, right? I know I'm not retarded, am I? Honda Integra. That's definitely not an S2000. Well, it's not here. I'll do this race and I'll see if it's shown up in the dealership. More like stealership, am I right? Never buy anything except if it's off like eBay or whatever the equivalent is in your area. Craigslist, I think. Hey, everyone else is in the Celica, just like me. That's a pretty nice send-off for it if I do manage to pick up an S2000. I swear it said I'd unlocked it. I don't know why it wasn't appearing. Maybe it's one of those. Maybe I just unlocked one of those cars that you can only use in quick race mode by getting a certain amount of style points or whatever. That's probably it. I just wasn't paying attention. That sucks. I want a rear-wheel drive car. I want it for the drifting. I mean, you know, this game, it doesn't really matter which car you take drifting. You can drift, like, even if it's a front-wheel drive like this, but you know, I feel like I'd have a better time on the transitions and stuff if I had an S2000, because as we saw, you know, this car kept losing the combos when I tried to change the direction of the drift. And brakes. Give it one of these. All out commentary, which is nice because this is the end of the race and the end of the episode as well. I'll give it one last check to see if I've got an S2000 to buy, but probably not. I'm gonna come around the last corner now. Give it some boosto. Cross the line. Oh, finish line was all the way down there. I thought it was earlier than it was, but it wasn't. unlocked level 3 exhaust tips. So we'll check for an S2000, we'll buy a new exhaust tip, and then I'll end the episode. Just let it load and see what... Oh, customize ride, trade in. Anything? Nothing. Alright, well, whatever. Guess I just misread. As usual. You know, for someone that kind of sort of wants to be a writer, then, you know, reading's not particularly my strong point. Let's just go for a huge paint can. Fuck it. That'll do for recording for now, I think. I'm probably going to take a quick break, then record something else. Try and get some Grid Autosport recorded, despite how fucking shit the Elgato is with that. So, I did make it to the halfway point, if you sort of, if you round down instead of up. The next week, drag racing. That'll probably unlock me the S2000, to be honest, but whatever.